moments. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
In towards the back stick. Aimed beyond the defence. Baggio in acres of space out wide. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Looking for options for move. Shot, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable. And he shoots! Off the post! Belletti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. And it's Batistuta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Lille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kagawa conjures time and space where few can. Pressure coming in from all directions. And here's Rafinha. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, this could be a chance.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Roberto Baggio. That is lovely. Deco. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Eto'o. Scholes. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Eto'o. He's through here. Roberto Baggio. And the shot! In he goes again! No mistake! Lille are all square. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Roberto Baggio. Eto'o in with the challenge. Spread out to the left. He's found the way through. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Deco. Has a look and plays it forward. Over to the left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's beautifully weighted. Deco. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Kagawa. Seedorf. Lille finding their passes. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafinha. And here's Baggio. Great Kagawa! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Lille get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's half-time here. Lille come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Lille are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the game has already resumed here. Foot in. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Deco. Now it's Eto'o. Cafu. And here's Rafinha. Look at the space here. Can he finish? That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And it's Seedorf. Deco. He's chosen to go back. Rafinha. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rummenigge. No, that's been intercepted. Kagawa. Deco. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Rafinha. Al Hilal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Seedorf. Almost an hour gone. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Eto'o.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nicely aimed pass. Rafinha. Searching pass he's played there. Looking to play him in. It's a threatening ball. And a chance! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 26.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And it's Baggio. Rijkaard. Lille have got it back and they'll have another go. Mbappe, he's onside. Davids. Half an hour gone in the second half. Seedorf calmly anticipates.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Deco threads one in, and it's Baggio. It's Seedorf. Roberto Baggio. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. But this is Zico. And the finish! They've scored! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Al Hilal get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
I think we're just about done here. Zico. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lille have reclaimed it.
Lille really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Maradona. Seedorf. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Eto'o, voted man of the match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Madrid have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bellingham, out to the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Valverde. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required.
Oh, he's been shot at goal! He's delivered all right! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So, a breakthrough already. Madrid finding their passes. And the finish! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bellingham. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Foden is standing over this one.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Marmoush! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He has found the way through. But no, there's the header! Off the post! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Tries to pass it through. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Strokes it back. Rodri. And it's Reinders. Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Haaland. Caught offside that time. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rodrigo. And he's making progress on the ball. And the shot! Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame that's when the quality ended.
Valverde, decent chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Ruben Dias. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. Now Lewis. Rodri. Foden. Now it's Reinders. Vinicius Junior producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well timed, excellent interception. Reinders. Marmoush. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking wide. Oh, well measured. And it's Valverde. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To turn a deficit into a lead. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. No, he's missed it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. Can he get on the end of this? Hangs in across. Foden. Rodri. And now the breakaway. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Foden. Bernardo Silva.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. And it's Bernardo Silva. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Very nicely done. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. And he's had a hit. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Reinders. Oh, that's neat. Now there's a fine ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
And a chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's got the beating of his man. Look at this. He's had a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's come to nothing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rodri. And it's Rodri. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rodrigo, and it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, third quarter of the game.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos.
And it's hoisted clear.
El dorsal 4, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 21.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
El dorsal 6. Se va a realizar un
Half an
cambio
hour
de
gone in the second half. Nice sequence of passes, this. Reinders.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? It's a mighty effort! That has not gone well. Brahim Diaz. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now this could be a chance. And it's Camavinga. Now, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Vinicius Junior. Backward it goes. Passing nice and neat.
2 minutos de descuento.
We are into stoppage time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Kovacic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through, and the shot, and it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Driving forward. Ah, such a clever touch. And Marmoush! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tries to play it through. Mbappe goes for a shot! Donnarumma gets rid without sophistication. Bernardo Silva. And Reinders. Reinders. And this is Marmoush. Valverde.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ambitious ball here. Oh, what a Bellingham! He's got to be quick to recover this. And he's in on goal. Valverde shoots! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Madrid go into the lead. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Goulet. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. Marmoush. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we have our very first corner. Foden with the short one. Chance, surely! Terrific effort, just off target.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. Goulet is wide and looking to get onto this. He has found the way through. Drives it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Nicely weighted ball. Tchouameni. Valverde has found the net here, of course. And it's Valverde. Bernardo Silva. Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. It's a threatening ball. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Decent chance! He's scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Pete.
And the finish! They've scored! Into the lead once more. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid take the lead. Oh, easy pickings there. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Valverde. Haaland. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Great vision. Good take, and is he in? Nice control. Vinicius Junior gets a foot in here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Reinders tries a deft little ball. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Marmoush actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Marmoush. And he's chosen to go back. Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Wriggles his way through. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Valverde. No way through. Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal
This usually
21,
is the time teams go into conservation mode.
el dorsal 24, el dorsal 6. Cambio de jugadores.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he was quick to react. Eder Militao.
2 minutos de descuento.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ake. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, super fine. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Rodrigo. Lovely feet. Oh, that was vital. Ødegaard. Calafiori. And it's Rice. And the shot! That could spell... Has another go! Really well taken goal. 2-0, and in next to no time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Arsenal look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Played back. First quarter of an hour gone. Rice. Rice. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Vinicius, and the shot! Rice clears it away. Eze, that's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's superb. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Vinicius Junior. And the ball is out of play. Timber. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he finish? And he's managed to get rid. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He has found the way through. Merino. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's run loose here. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Calafiori. Now it's Eze. Can he get it through? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Rice. That's good play. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance, surely! He scores! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Cleared without complication. And he's only too happy to take that back. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Rudiger cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Bellingham. Swept in. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quality ball. Rice. Rudiger. Spread it left. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ødegaard. Eze. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Eze. And the counter is on. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Rice. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ødegaard. Merino. Now it's Rice. He's got away. Now Subimendi. Now it's Merino. Rodrigo. Valverde. Rodrigo. Tries to pass it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, look at the space here. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Vinicius Junior. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Ødegaard. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's nice. Knocks it out wide. Rice. Now this could be a chance. Rodrigo. Valverde. Nice control. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rodrigo. Ødegaard. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 11.
And it's Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lewis Skelly.
El dorsal 4,
Rice.
El dorsal 24, el dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio.
Now it's Havertz. And he's had it nicked away. Brahim Diaz. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Saka. Goulet. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lewis Skelly. Pass somewhat off target. It's Saka. That is a great pick out. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. That has ended up in no man's land. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Madrid have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
Shapes to shoot! Mbappe! Irrepressible!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. An uncompromising challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Spain looking to pass their way through. And it's made its way to him. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Looking tidy in possession here. Goes for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Morata. Look at the space here. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zubimendi. And this is Morata. Courtois is there to clear. Alexander-Arnold. Lenormand cuts out the pass. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Zubimendi. Vinicius Junior. Half an hour played now. Valverde. Backward it goes. He's in a great position here. Ferran Torres. Now it's Pedri. He's got away. Lovely feet. And this is Morata. And he's straight offside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zubimendi. Pedri. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a terrific run. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Chips it through. Thinks about the shot. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Shoots! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
2 minutos de descuento.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We have ourselves a great chance! Mbappe gets flagged offside. And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. Zubimendi. Well, they could break here. And it's Marino. Bellingham. Pedri. Baina. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, nice touch. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Baina. Oh, good ball! Ferran Torres driving forwards. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aimed beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Spain with the corner, they're
El
first.
dorsal 14.
Ronaldo with the short one.
El dorsal 22.
Oh, that's
El
nice.
dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el
Good
dorsal
ball, good
4,
take.
El dorsal 6.
He might be in here. Oh, he's had a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until...
Decent chance! And he hits the net. And they're back in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Endrick demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as...
Big header! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mbappe. This looks promising. Great ball, and he's in here. And can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Baina. He's on it. Can he get away? Plays it through. Pedri in acres of space out wide. Nice control. Ferran Torres is onto this. Big chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Ferran Torres simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, played through for the wide man. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Desperate defending required here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Spain are looking to go forward now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Camavinga. 4 extra minutes added on. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Ambitious ball here. Spread neatly. And the ball is out of play. Zubimendi. And it's Olmo. Morata. And we're done. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Gets into some space. He's in a great position here. Vinicius Junior! And it's hoisted clear. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Gakpo, and a chance! Tchouaméni, and he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rodrigo. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Gakpo. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. Xavi Simons. Gakpo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys.
And the shots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance here to counter. Now it's Memphis Depay. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Simons. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. Mbappe. Van Dijk. Reinders. Gakpo. Now it's Memphis Depay. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Gakpo is onto this. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bellingham. Nice defending, it's got the job done. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And it's Valverde. Now it's Gakpo. He's got away. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Valverde. 5 minutes till the break. Gravenberch. Now it's Gakpo. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni. And here's Gakpo. Reinders. Memphis Depay. Thinks about the shot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Gakpo gets into a good position. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Reinders. Now it's Memphis Depay. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. It's a goal kick. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Gakpo.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Gravenberch. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Good read, needed to be. And now they can clear their lines. Just about up to the hour now. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Reinders. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Knocks it into space. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Time then for the
5,
first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 14, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
That looks a
dorsal
decent
6,
ball.
el
Gakpo,
dorsal 4,
Reinders,
el dorsal 24, el dorsal 15.
Vinicius Junior. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now this could be a chance. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Diaz. Now it's Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. This looks promising.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Depay.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Van de Ven. Xavi Simons. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vinicius Junior. Gravenberg simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Memphis Depay.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Just 5 minutes left. That's the throw.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice physical challenge. Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay stood his ground strongly.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Alaba. Played out to the left flank. Back towards the middle. Now it's Reinders. De Jong. Steaming on goalwards. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, nice touch. And he can clear it away. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. More and more pressure on the ball here. Tchouaméni does really well there, he is strong. McTominay stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe, pinches it off him. Anguissa. Højlund receives it in a good position here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. In with the challenge. And now the breakaway. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lukaku. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. And he's away. Plenty to aim at here. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is.
Big chance, must be! Goes for a shot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alexander-Arnold gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Lukaku. He's found a way through. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Højlund. Lang. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Lang. He is just caressing the ball. Lang's cross. He gets big. And it's in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Judge, surely! Lang's cross.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Belling. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. It's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! He scored! And again they hit the front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here? And it's Bellingham. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? deftly away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Tchouaméni. And that is expertly dealt with. Lang. And Anguissa. McTominay. Anguissa. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spinazzola. And it's Anguissa. Lukaku. McTominay. And Anguissa. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vinicius Junior, given the lift of his goal. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Buongiorno. It's Lang. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play. Højlund stood his ground strongly. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Now it's Højlund. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tchouaméni. Lang, who's set up one goal so far. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Now it's Højlund. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Anguissa. Quality ball. And here's Lukaku. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that's superb. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
75 minutes played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Spinazzola wins the duel this time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
El dorsal 14, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 6.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
El dorsal 21, cambio de jugadores.
And here's Højlund. He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Højlund. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Lukaku. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's being a big chance! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's taking no chances there. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looking for the run. Now it's Højlund. Højlund! And a chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! That's the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Nkunku. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Nkunku. Now it's Rafael Leao. Valverde. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Oh, shooting chance! And now they can clear their lines. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Modric. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Loftus-Cheek. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's delightful. And that's a good ball. And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Distributed tidily. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tomori has given away a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Pavlovic. Modric. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafael Leao is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out towards the right wing, back into the middle. Rabiot is onto this, looking for the run. And the finish! Goal, Milan! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Brahim Diaz could try cutting inside here. Loftus-Cheek. Now this could be a chance. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's picked it up out wide. That is a brilliant interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Modric. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Not the most accurate pass.
2 minutos de descuento.
Valverde. Oh, easy pickings there. The message is clear. None shall pass. Modric. Valverde. Can he get it through? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's half-time here. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, what a ball! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Modric. Now it's Nkunku. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Just a goal. Chance for a shot! He's scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a mighty effort. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. They've played it short. Rabiot deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they can counter here. Oh, somewhat off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Modric has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. Bellingham really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, terrible pass. Lofted it. Header! And he's missed it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 22, el
Now,
dorsal
can they get him
14.
away?
Serán sustituidos
Alaba.
por
Now
el
it's
dorsal
Mbappe.
9,
Now
el
it's
dorsal
Endrick.
15,
He's
el
on it,
dorsal
can he get
18,
away?
El dorsal
Endrick.
24, el dorsal 6.
Lovely, now then. Rafael Leao. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fofana goes sliding in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. That has been slung wide. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nkunku. Oh, this is a very good run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rabiot. Rafael Leao. And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Ball swung. Oh, what a climb! He's put it wide.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's had it taken off him. And it's Nkunku. And it's made its way to him. Loftus-Cheek. Milan looking to pass their way through. Alaba. That pass isn't the best. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Rafael Leao. And the shot! Alaba. Over to the left. And now the breakaway. And he plays one through. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! They've done it! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Fofana does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a key interception.
There they go, hunting again.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Howson spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid finding their passes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alaba. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on... And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Nkunku picking up the Man of the Match award. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. No luck with that dink over the top. Brilliantly cut out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes this. Arda Güler.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gets into some space. Back in once more. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Menu. Well, that has not gone well. Tchouaméni. First quarter of an hour gone. Arda Güler. He's picked his way through. Swooler! It's hit the upright. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So, what can they make of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is lovely, and he's found a way past. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He is through here. Mount. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lobbed in behind. That is a brilliant interception. Matheus Cunha. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Play to Casemiro. And he's intervened well there. Bruno Fernandes. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Casemiro. Good ball, good take. He's being urged to shoot. Crosses it, up he goes! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the...
Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. And now a sudden chance to counter. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Well read, nice interception. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Big chance! Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Played out to the right. And it's Mount. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mount showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he spark a counter here? Look at the space here. And a chance! Mainoo.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Mount. Mainoo. Bruno Fernandes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. He's chosen to go back.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Can he get on the end of this? Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's Valverde. Mount. He's in plenty of space here. Strong running down that left flank. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And that has been clubbed away. Great vision. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham. Passing nice and neat. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Now it's Mount.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just the keeper to beat! Chance for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 14.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Time and again they are repelled.
El dorsal 11. El dorsal 6.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Out to the right. Mbappe. Oh, cracking ball. Endrick has been caught there. It's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Always onto this. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Just 5 minutes left. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's become a case of men against boys.
2 minutos de descuento.
Camavinga. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the keeper's got it again. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver.